Secretary Noem said he was committing, quote, an act of domestic terrorism. What you saw in the video, is that what you train your officers, someone laying on the ground, that's an act of domestic terrorism? Commissioner Scott and Acting Lyons, did you provide Secretary Noem with an assessment of what Mr. Petty was engaged in and that he was engaged in domestic terrorism? Is that why she said that? Is because you told her? That was your belief at that time, even though you need an awful lot of investigation now to know exactly what happened. Are you the ones that told her that?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Did anyone who reports to either of you provide this assessment to Secretary Noem that he was attempting to inflict mass casualties and domestic terrorism? Did someone in your staff tell her that?
Not to my knowledge, sir.
No,
So
sir.
why would Secretary Noem, why would she tell the public that this was an act of domestic terrorism when right in the heat of the moment? How would she possibly come to that kind of conclusion to tell the American public that when they're watching this video?
I can't speculate on what someone else would say or why, sir.
Mr. Lyons?
Sir, I can't speculate to what the Secretary thought at that time, sir.
So it seems to me a really big question, which means that we have to have Secretary Noem here. The American people deserve to have the Secretary, the person who is responsible to, you are responsible to, and all the men and women ICE answer to her. She needs to be before this committee. She ducks coming out in public and talking and hasn't accepted prior invitations to come to this committee. I would hope the chairman would invite her, because this is an important question. How could you come to those conclusions, those narratives, before any evidence was there, even after all that's happened since then? You two are telling me you don't have enough evidence, even though it looks so clear on the video. It should have looked really clear to her if she looked at the video. How she came to those conclusions, I don't expect you to know that. You didn't provide any information to her, which makes me question it even more. If she got no information from you in the chain of command, how would you come up with that kind of narrative if the chain of command wasn't doing it?